Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez, and again I am featuring another quick and easy treat holder for my craft fair coming up. And so I'm going to be doing another little box for these Ghirardelli chocolates. And so I'm going to be doing a little box with the envelope. And so this is a pumpkin pie cardstock, and this one is 5 by 5. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting my first one, I'm going to be doing double of the instructions of what it does for an envelope. And so I'm going to be putting my cardstock at 2. I'm going to be punching, and then I'm going to be scoring. Then I'm going to be moving it to a 3. I'm going to be scoring again and then punching. The same thing. At this point I'm just going to be following the lines. I'm sure that you can see those lines. So I'm going to be putting this little thing on the line and then punch and score, and do the same for every single side. Oh. And I don't know what it is with me that I keep going when I am scoring. I don't know what it is, but I end up going kind of sideways, which I don't understand why, but okay. But you can see it's really easy. And so now that I have it this way, I'm going to be using this side because it's a corner rounder, and so I'm using all my flaps going through there. So that's all I'm going to be using this this tool for. So I'll just take the trash out. Whew. Okay, and so now I'm going to be folding. Oh my goodness, what did I do here? I found that it's easier if I fold everything first before I do any cuttings. So at this point I'm just going to be making sure I am folding it using my bone folder. It does make a difference. I've done it where I don't really use the bone folder, and I think like it kind of loses some sort of stability. So do make sure to go ahead and do it. So now the next thing is I need 2 sides to have like a flap. So I'm just going to be turning it this way, and so I'm going to be just cutting this, and so those will go that way, and the same for this. So I need this and that, although these ones are going to go away. I don't need any of those. Just those. Oh, I guess I didn't cut that well here. So I am taking away 2 of them, and then I'm leaving 2 of these. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting glue on the one that has, you can see this one still has the tabs. I'm going to be putting glue on those 2, and I'm going to be putting a glue dot on these tabs. So let's just go. I'm using the fast fuse because I feel like this one is really a very strong adhesive. I'm going to be putting 2 glue dots here, and of course I always lose my glue dots. Here it is. So and I use glue dots because they are really easy. Here we go. So these things are gonna go here. Okay, and the same for this one. So can you see that? So now that I have those, then I'm going to be folding those 2, and this one, which is the one that already has the glue, it's going to go here. And you know what? I probably will be adding a little bit more of glue just on the very... Here we go. So I just want to make sure it is. Here we go. And at that point, I always just rub it with the bone folder. You can see I'm just going this side and doing this. So I just want to make sure that the glue is there. And so for this one, this is going to be my flat. So I'm going to kind of round these. So this one is just eyeball it. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to make sure that this goes in and out easy. Okay, because I want it inside. So that's all to it, to the little box. Take this trash. At this point, I would put, and this one holds two chocolates. So at this point, I'm going to be putting there, and here we go. Don't you like it? So now, I apologize. So now I'm going to be putting my belly band. And that's the reason why I put the adhesive, sorry, the chocolate in, because it's easy for me to do that. It has more stability for the box for me to build my belly band. Okay, so I'm going to be putting glue on this one. And I'm going to be very careful. And as I go, I'm gonna be rubbing it so it kind of scores. And voila. So at this point, I'm going to be putting more adhesive here. And I know it's not totally perfect. Kind of move a little bit, but everything else looks okay. So I'm just gonna. And see, this one is the flap. That's why I want it to be here. And so now it's just decorating on my little box. I already pre-cut using the new, oh my goodness, I forgot the name of this one, but it's the new one from the holiday catalog. So I just pre-cut already one of these with the glimmer paper, so I'm going to be gluing this. And I'm also, just because I didn't want to take too much time, but I did exactly the same as my other treat holder. And if you haven't seen that, it is the one that we make on the previous video, so do check it out on how to do those because I did exactly the same for those. This one is Tangerine Tango and this one is Pumpkin Pie. I just didn't want to repeat the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? So anyhow, so I'm gonna be putting my glue because I am decorating exactly the same way pretty much. And let's just do this. And again, you can see how I did those pumpkins and which I'll show you in a second which stamps that I use. I just want to make sure I don't waste, not waste, but you know what I'm saying, that I don't take forever doing this one. And you know what, I should have I'm putting it here. And now I'm going to be putting, you know what, I'm going to be putting it this way. I'm going to be putting this one here. And you know what, I'm going to close this one again. You always, every time you use your fine tip glue, make sure you close it. Now for the pumpkins, I said that I was going to just show you which one I used. I used the Picket Pumpkin. And this is the one that has the little cute pumpkins and it has also the faces, so it can work for both the fall season as well as Halloween. And then this one has a coordinating die set, which is the pattern pumpkins tinlets. And again, when you purchase those two together, you get 10% on both items. So now that I have that section, I'll also, let's just bring my foam mat. I also wanted to, on this one, I do wanted to put a saying. You know what, I'm going to continue putting this. I just want to make sure it glues. I'm going to be putting a nice saying on this one, and I think that's the one that I wanted to use on the previous one that I didn't. And this one is out of the Painted Harvest, and it says, gather together and give thanks. So I'm going to be using that. I think you can see it better that way, huh? Alright. Ooh, you know what? I should have done it more because I want to do a flag. I should have done it more towards this side. So let's just redo this part. So one more time. And again, I always try to do the the photopolymer on the foam mat. It seems like it does makes it easier. I had a clearer stamp. So let's just cut it out. And as usual, you guessed it, I'm going to be doing some flags here. Okay. Alright. So now, here is, let's just complete this. I'm going to be putting this one here. I'm going to be putting that one there. And then this one will go here. Don't you love it? Alright, so let's just put, what is this? Fast fuse. Okay. Alright, and I apologize. I got sick over the weekend. Oh, goodness. So let's just put this in. Where are, I need more dimensionals, you know that, right? Where are the rest of my dimensionals? Here, okay, so it seems like I'm running out of dimensionals here, so I'm going to be using the, I know I have almost full sheet somewhere here, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I'll find them in a second. So let's just take this out. And here it is. And voila. So here's what I'm going to be bringing on that craft fair. Do you like it? I hope you do. Anyhow, so if you do like this video, do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, I do have all the description of the products that I use for this little treat box on my on the description of this video, so check it out. You can always purchase everything on www.miranda.stampinup.net. And also I do have a Facebook group and a Facebook page, and every single Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time I do a Facebook Live for the month of October. I'm going to be changing it to my Facebook page, just because I've noticed that when people share that video, no one can really see it unless it's on the page. So I'll be changing for the month of October to see how it goes, so check it out, don't miss out. And also, as usual, you can also get into my mailing list, where you get all the news about what's happening with me, classes and whatnot. And for everyone who is signing up, we'll be getting the tutorial to make all these cards. So check it out. It's also in the description, all the information there. And anyhow, if you had any question, please let me know. I always answer all the comments. So thank you so much, and see you soon. Bye.